products when it comes to our viewers. That's why Taylor Frankel is here from Nudestix with Allie, her model, to talk about what's going on. You know, when you are your guys' age, you want to keep things fairly simple, but you still want to have a really fresh look. So we're going to talk about skin glossing.
Yeah, so skin glossing, you're seeing it right off the runways right now. So it's all about that glossy skin, you know, the glossy lids, and it's really about showing skin, especially in the summer. We love that dewiness.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you get a little bit tanned and you don't want to cover up full face, or maybe you have a little bit of freckling and you don't want to cover up your freckles. So we've so the trend right now is almost, I like to call it almost like a nude highlighter. So you're highlighting, but you're still seeing skin. You're not, you know, covering up what you have. And with this, it's not sticky. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin, and you're just, you know, highlighting those little points on the face that will reflect light really nicely.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So what are you? Can you give us an example on Allie of the places you might want to hit and what you're going to use?
Yeah. So I'm using a skin glossing pencil. Okay. And this is great because it has a little bit of opalescence to it, and so you get that really beautiful highlight, but you still see skin. And so I'm almost going to draw in really light dots, and this is because I don't want too much.
Right.
And really just in the upper cheekbone.
So
you know,
just the places, as you mentioned, where light's going to reflect. And I like the fact that you're starting light, because if you go in on the war paint right away and you make a mistake, it's hard to go backwards.
Exactly. And it's really just about, like, a lot of, for me especially, I believe that less is more. Yeah. And, you know, a little bit goes a long way. And so you just want to highlight those areas that will, you know, reflect light really naturally. I love to use it in the inner corners of the eyes as well.
Oh, nice. And when you're blending it, you're using a finger, which makes it really easy. You don't really need any other tools.
You don't need brushes. We're all about, you know, taking those runway trends and bringing them, you know, and being able to bring them to real life.
Yeah, making them accessible so that we can all look like Giselle.
Exactly.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Right? Okay, so the tip of the nose as well.
Yeah,
that's
the tip of the nose, that's another highlight. And so typically anywhere you'd, you know, highlight with a powder highlight, or, you know, what you're used to, but this we call glossing.
Glossing.
So it's just glossing, like summer glossing. You see skin, you know.
In the Cupid's bow there.
The Cupid's bow as well.
Very nice.
And you'll notice that it still looks like skin. She still looks like her. Yeah. But just all dewy and glossy. And
Nudestix has been really good about keeping women looking like themselves. And I think that's really nice, because we're seeing a trend going in the other direction right now on YouTube, like people are wearing full masks. Yeah. So it's nice to see a line that's all about keeping it fresh and natural. Yeah. Now we're going to talk about these, the brows. They are so hot. We talked about them a little bit earlier, but you've got a tool that's going to help keep those brows looking on point. It's about big, it's about bushy, it's about having some fun with your brows right now.
So, you know, for us, it's all about having fun with your brows. I believe that, you know, just follow your natural brow shape, because we're all, you know, all about keeping, you know, the most natural brow possible. So with Allie, she already has a pretty full brow. And so all I want to do is I just want to lightly line the base of the brow. So on one side, you have a really nice, you know, pencil tip right there. And you're just going to lightly, you're going to start an inch away from where your brow starts, because you don't want to go too heavy-handed in the front, or else it looks almost like you're, you know, color blocking. So for every day, you just want to lightly stroke, you know, the base of the brow. And I'm doing short hair-like strokes, because I'm imitating your natural brow hair.
Right, so it doesn't look like a big block.
Exactly. And I'm just following the natural shape of her brow. You want to kind of follow that arch, and then brush upwards.
So you're always brushing the hair upwards. I like that. You know, it's a natural shape. It doesn't look too manufactured, and basically all you're doing is like grooming them and giving them a little filling in.
Exactly. And by brushing it upwards and brushing your brow hairs upwards, you're actually opening up your eyes, you're opening up your face, and it really just complements any face shape.
Okay.
And just like that, and you have a little spoolie on the back, and you could just set your brows in place all day with the spoolie and gel.
Very nice.
And that's it. And your brows are done in 2 seconds in the morning, you know, one pencil, and that's it.
You look awesome.